Robbie Webster here, and today I'm going to be doing another Blu-ray and DVD collection update, and let's just get started. The first one I have here is one of my favorite movies from 2011, and you know what, I'll leave a link here to my top 10 favorite films from 2011, just so you can go check it out if you want to. And it is Steven Spielberg's film War Horse. And this is the 4-disc Blu-ray edition. It has the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy, and it also has an extra Blu-ray disc with just a ton of cool content on it. And I love the slipcover on this too. It has a nice texture to it. Looks like leather, very cool. It takes place during World War I, which is kind of rare for movies. There aren't a whole lot of good movies that took place in World War I that I've been able to see in my lifetime. So if you know any good ones, let me know. I've of course seen Paths of Glory and a couple of other ones. I just don't want to go through the list off the top of my head. But this is a pretty good movie. It's about this boy. Well, this man. It starts off with this man that goes to a horse auction. He needs to buy a plow horse. He ends up buying this thoroughbred horse, which just isn't really going to be something really good to work on the farm with. And the boy ends up loving it, and it becomes his horse kind of, and the horse ends up getting sold to the British military to be used during the war, and you basically use the horse as a vehicle to go through World War I. It covers both sides of the war, both of the enemies that are fighting against each other, and also shows some of the civilians and what it was like for people that lived in the war-torn countries, and it's just very good. It's an epic film, and I've heard a lot of criticism of it, but I really loved it. I thought it was very well done, and I love this movie, and I can't wait to watch it again. So there's the cover if you want to check that out up close. Very well done movie. And the next one I have here is another one of the Best Picture nominees, and I didn't see this until after I made my top 10 video. I'm not sure if I would have put it in the top 10, but quite possibly I would have. It's The Descendants, starring George Clooney, and it's very good. It's about these. Well, basically what they mean by the Descendants is all of this family is descended from Hawaiian royalty, and they own this plot of land, and they're trying to decide what to do with it, whether they should sell it to these people and split the profits or whatever, or keep it. And at the same time, what happens is George Clooney's wife, before the movie even starts, she has been in an accident and she is in a coma. And after she's in the coma, George Clooney finds out that she has actually been having an affair. So that's what the movie's about. He's trying to figure out what was going on, and then trying to make these decisions with what to do. Very great drama. Amazing acting. I really liked it. And it's all shot in Hawaii, and it's just beautiful. Everything looks beautiful on Blu-ray. And the next movie I have here is another one of the Best Picture nominees, directed by Martin Scorsese, and it's Hugo. And I really like this movie a lot. It's hard to explain what this is about. It's kind of, when I saw previews for this, I thought it was going to be some sort of animated movie, and I didn't really know. I thought that maybe even the people were animated because it just looks so artistic and everything, but it's not like that at all. It's just a great film. It's a live action film. It has a lot of obviously special effects and stuff, but they're really well done, and it's a beautiful movie. And it's about what's the name of that filmmaker? It's about this famous filmmaker. He made 400 films. He's a real guy. He made A Trip to the Moon, which is it's the first movie in that book I showed you, the 1001 Movies to Watch Before You Die. He was an innovator. He created he invented a lot of the film techniques that we use today, just way before its time, in the early turn of the century, 1900s. And he had created this automaton, and that's kind of what the focus of the movie is. I'm just not going to say anything about it. I think a lot of people know what this is about, and it's definitely good. Check it out. I loved it. And the next one I have here is another movie that came out this year, and it was produced by Steven Spielberg and Peter Jackson. I think it was directed by Steven Spielberg, yes. So, yeah, it's Tintin. And I really like this. The animation is great. And it was a really cool story. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. So this big adventure, this big mystery. Tintin is trying to find out. He's trying to uncover the mysteries. He starts the movie. He buys this boat. It's like this model ship, and he finds out that all these people want this ship for some reason, and there's like a clue to something important in it. I'm not gonna say what, but just watch the movie. It's good. If you like animated films at all, you'll definitely like this. It's really fun movie to watch. Very funny, and it's kind of a cool action movie too, because it's just so well animated that it just looks awesome. And the next one I have here is a classic film that I believe it came out the same year. Oh, what did it come out? The same year as Casablanca, I think, but I'm not sure. I know it came out the same year as another famous film, and it was kind of overshadowed by that film. You can let me know if you remember which one it is. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. It's Humphrey Bogart in The Maltese Falcon, and I originally just had the DVD, but I didn't watch it for so long, and I ended up picking up the Blu-ray, so now I have both. And it's a very good film about the mystery that's surrounding this. There's these people looking for this Maltese Falcon that is supposedly worth just a wealth of. It's worth a ton of money, basically. And there's several people after it. And Humphrey Bogart is this private investigator, and he's hired to. He's originally hired under false pretenses, but he ends up kind of going after the same thing, and it's really hard to explain. I'm sorry that I watched all these a long time ago. I'm a little backlogged on my DVD updates, so I'm having a hard time remembering everything about all these films. But this one is seriously, it's probably in my top 20 favorite films. I'm so glad that I watched it. It was recommended to me by my friend Ryan Chataway. Check out his channel. I'll leave a link to it. Just amazing film. Definitely watch it if you haven't seen it. All-time classic. The next one I have here is an Alfred Hitchcock film. As you know, I watch a lot of Alfred Hitchcock films. I have 2 editions of it. It's Shadow of a Doubt, and I absolutely loved this movie. It's probably going to be in my top 10 favorite Alfred Hitchcock films, and this was, according to the trivia on the back of the cover, it was actually Alfred Hitchcock's personal favorite film. And it stars Joseph Cotten and Teresa Wright, and it's about this man. He goes to visit his sister and her family. He's this wealthy, well-off man, and he's kind of running away from some trouble, and he goes to stay with them, and they sort of, the family just starts to discover that he's really not the person who they thought he was. He kind of has some really dark things about him that nobody knows about, and that's kind of what the movie is about. And there's these police and FBI investigating him and trying to find out if he was this serial killer or whatever. It's crazy. It's a really good film. I definitely recommend checking it out. I absolutely loved it. And the next thing I have here is actually a little book it's a hardcover book, and I picked it up on Amazon for like $9.99. It's 101 science fiction movies you must see before you die, and it's obviously by the same people that made 1,001 movies to see before you die, but this is all science fiction, and it's really cool. It has a lot of great pictures in it. So just open up to a random one here. Not sure what that is. I don't know if I've seen that. Let's see if there's one I've seen that I can open up to. There you go. Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. It just has a lot of cool. It has plot summaries and it basically has a review for every film that's in here by a good film critic. There's several film critics that worked on this book, and it's really good. It gives you a lot of things. Like, I can flip through this and try to see if there's anything that I haven't seen that I want to watch, and then I go look for it. You can usually find these online, and you can watch them for free, or you can find them very cheap on eBay if you buy a used DVD or something. You see there's a good picture of Snake. Very good book. I recommend getting it. It's worth $10. It's great. If you're ever bored, you can just pick it up and start flipping through it, and it's nice to look through. The next one I have here is just an amazing comedy. I loved it, and I didn't know what to expect of it when I got it, but I was so impressed with it. It was sent to me by my friend Luke, aka Razorwire Reviews. It's Submarine, and this is the Region 2 Blu-ray. I don't know if there is a Region 1 release, because I don't think anyone I know has even heard of this in the States, except outside of the movie community. Like my friends at work or nothing, nobody would know what this was. It's produced by Ben Stiller, and it's directed by a guy named Richard Ayoade. I think that's how you say it. And I was told that this was actually his first film that he directed, and it's just this great comedy. It's a coming-of-age story. This boy is basically trying to deal with, like, the normal type things that you would deal with growing up and going through high school, and at the same time, he thinks his mom is having an affair with this crazy guy that's just, like, really out there, and it's just really funny and really well done. Great acting. I love the character. The main character, his name's Oliver, and he's just, like, the most confident person. He's the most self-confident person, like, in existence, and it makes it very funny. And I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Luke, for sending it to me. I absolutely loved it. I have to watch it again. It's so good. And the next one I have here, this was sent to me by my friend Eric, aka the Lonesome Foghorn, and I'll show you. I'll leave clips to the unpackaging videos right up here. But this is the Dawn of the Dead, the Arrow Blu-ray release, and I also did a video showing the unpackaging of this, so that link will be there as well. This is just an amazing movie. I had never seen it until this month, which is kind of crazy because I know this is one of the most famous horror films ever. But as you know, I've never really been into horror that much, and I just never got around to seeing it until now, and I really am glad I saw it. There's a lot of great character development and just a really cool story. It's not just about blood and gore. That's why I like it. So definitely check this out if you haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure everyone that watches my videos has seen it. The next one I have here, this is just one of my favorite movies. I love it, and it's in the digibook format. It's The Green Mile, starring Tom Hanks. And I got this around Thanksgiving, and I've been saving it because I love it so much, and I wanted to watch it. I wanted to make it special when I watched it because I just absolutely love this film. And it stars Tom Hanks and who else is in this? I'm trying to think of the one guy's name, David Morse, who I think is really underrated. I love David Morse. I've seen him he plays a lot of small characters, but he's always really good. And I thought he was great in this. It also stars Michael Clark Duncan. I always mix him up with, I can't even think of his name right now, so I guess that's okay. But it's about this guy. He's Michael Clark Duncan's character. He's just this huge man, and he's accused of murder. They find him with the murder victims, these two children, and he's sent to death row on the Green Mile. And Tom Hanks is one of the guards on the Green Mile, and they start to discover that there's some supernatural things going on with this man that was accused of murder, and it's a phenomenal film. It's an epic film. It's over 3 hours long. Just amazing. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. You know I love Tom Hanks. This is one of his best movies. Definitely watch it if you haven't seen it. The next one I got here, this one just was released recently, and I had never seen it before, and I think they released it. I don't know if it was planned, but with the death of Whitney Houston, I kind of think that maybe that's why they released it right around the same time. It's The Bodyguard, starring Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner, and I love this movie. Great thriller. Kevin Costner obviously plays this bodyguard for a singer, and she's not playing herself. She's playing a fictional singer/actress who is actually such a good actress that she's nominated for Best Actress in the Academy Awards. And there's these people that are trying to kill her, and they're sending all these death threats and stuff. So her manager ends up hiring Kevin Costner to come in and overhaul their security and try to take care of her. And it's just a great film. Definitely recommend it, and has some good music in it too. Next one I have here, this is another movie that I've always really liked. It's The Patriot, starring Mel Gibson. I really like a lot of the movies that Mel Gibson has been in. I know people like to, he's done a lot of dumb stuff, and people like to hate on him. But he's been in some good movies, and this is one of them. Epic film. It's probably like 3 hours long, about right around the American Revolution. I think it takes place actually takes place right in 1776. And yeah, great, awesome movie. I don't need to say anything else about it. Check it out. And then the last one I have here, this is one of my favorite comedies. It's not my favorite Chris Farley film, but it's one of them. It's Black Sheep. I prefer Tommy Boy, but this one's pretty good too. I just watched it. My wife watched it for the first time. Just dumb humor. I love it though. Chris Farley is a legend, and he's absolutely amazing. And I absolutely forgot that I have these two here. I meant to show them earlier in the video, but I've done unboxing videos for both of these. It's the I Am Legend Ultimate Collector's Edition, and then the Casablanca. I think this is the 75th or the 70th or the 75th anniversary Blu-ray collection. Amazing set right here. I did unboxing videos for both of these, and here I'll hold them both up, and I'll leave the links right there, right above them. So go ahead and click those if you want to see what these things are like on the inside. Very cool sets. You can get this one right now on Amazon for $13.52. Absolutely worth it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks for checking it out, and have a great day. I love you guys. Hey guys, Robbie Webster here, and it's time for another Blu-ray and DVD collection update. This time it's going to be a bit shorter than normal. I just haven't had a lot of time to watch movies, so and I just want to make sure that I get this filmed when I have the time available to film it. So let's just get started. The first one I have here is the fourth film in the Mission Impossible franchise. It's Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, starring Tom Cruise. This also has Simon Pegg and what's his name, Jeremy Renner in it, and Simon Pegg's great in this. I love him. It's nice to see him in a blockbuster film, like, just because he's just a great comedic actor. And I actually kind of like this. There was a couple things, well, there was a bunch of things that were just really far-fetched, but that's kind of the nature of the franchise, and it's just a fun action movie, and it has a decent plot to it, so I recommend it if you can watch it for cheap. Check it out. I don't know if I'd recommend buying it, but I like the Mission Impossible movies. I remember watching the first one when I was kind of young, and I was just obsessed with it. I had the VHS, and I used to fast forward to the part where the giant fish tank explodes, and then I used to fast forward from there to the part where the helicopter explodes, and then I would rewind all the way to the beginning and listen to the theme song. I was obsessed with that film. But so I really like watching these, and it's nice to see a new one. And I didn't think Tom Cruise was gonna be there for the fourth film. I remember him saying that he wasn't gonna be in the movies anymore, but I guess he is. And I thought it was pretty decent. The next one I have here is an awesome box set that I just picked up, and I've already posted a unboxing video of this, so you can check that out if you want to see it up close. The link's right here. This is the Dirty Harry Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's just an amazing set, as you can see here. Has all of the films. I believe there's 5 of them. Dirty Harry, Magnum Force, The Enforcer, Sudden Impact, and the Deadpool. I still haven't seen all of them. I've seen the first 2 so far, and so far the first one's still my favorite. I don't know. Let me know which one is your favorite. I really love Clint Eastwood, and this movie's pretty good. Not my favorite of his films, but it's still pretty good, and I enjoyed it. And this box set, I ended up getting it for a really good price, so it was worth picking up. Love Clint Eastwood. He is my second favorite actor of all time. And the next one I have here is a Ron Howard film, which I remember seeing bits and pieces of this on TV when I was younger. I never knew what movie it was, but I finally watched it, and now I know. It's Parenthood, starring Steve Martin, and it's got like a bunch of other actors in it, like Keanu Reeves, and it's probably, yeah, it's got Rick Moranis in it. I love him, and it was really cool to see him in a movie. There are very few movies that he's in that I haven't seen, and he doesn't do any acting anymore as far as I know, so I really enjoyed seeing him. And this is one of the Universal 100th Anniversary edition, so it has this nice slipcover that you can open up, some cool stuff in it. I really like this movie. It's just about family. Yeah, it's a comedy. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like laughing and you like movies about family, then check it out. It's a good movie. It's not really a family film. It's kind of, you know how comedies are. They're not really usually kid-friendly. The next one here is another 100th Anniversary Blu-ray edition. This is a movie I really like. It's an epic film. The Deer Hunter, starring Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken, Meryl Streep. Awesome movie, and I'll let you see the inside of the slipcover. It basically shows both sides of life. There are these people that work in this factory. Can't remember what type of factory it is. Oh, it's steel workers. They're doing this hard work, and then it shows what life is like as they're transitioning into going to war in Vietnam. Absolutely amazing film. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend it. Very crazy psychological thriller / some other genre that I can't even point out. Amazing. I loved it. The next one I have here is a Criterion Collection DVD. It's another film adaptation of a famous book. I read this book in school as well. it's the most dangerous game. I can't remember if it's a book or a short story, because I just remember reading it and I remember everything about it. It's about these people that are basically, there's like this, like this guy, this crazy man. He lives on this island by himself, and he has these buoys. He moves these buoys so that ships will sink, and then the survivors will be forced to go onto the island. And then he takes the survivors into his house. He kind of treats them nice for a while, but you eventually find out that he's actually just getting you ready to send you out, and he's going to hunt you. Because he's just like, he's a hunter, and he's grown tired of hunting animals, so he's decided that it'd be more fun to hunt humans. So that's basically what that's about. And this is a 1932 film. It's only about an hour long, but it's really good. I really recommend it if you can get your hands on it. The Criterion Collection edition is awesome. And the next thing I have here is another box set of an awesome science fiction franchise. And I keep getting my fingerprints on it because it's so glossy. But it's the Alien Anthology. I finally have it. I've been wanting it for a while. There's the back cover. And if you can believe it, I've actually never seen Alien 3 or Alien Resurrection. I've seen the first two and I love them. I've heard mixed reviews of the Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. What do you guys think of those movies? I plan on watching them just to see them because I like the first two so much, but I'm sure I won't like them as much. But what are your opinions on these films? Absolutely love them. I think you all know what it's about. The first movie is, there's this crew that is, they're kind of like, I think they're miners or something like that, and they're like mining ore on some planet or whatever, or some, I don't know, I can't really remember, but they're far out into space, and they pick up this distress signal, so they go and check out what it is. It's on this planet, and they go inside of this ship that's crashed on the planet. And it turns out that there's like these eggs in there, and you know, I'm pretty sure you know what's going to happen. The eggs hatch and start attacking them, and it's like a horror. It's like a science fiction horror film, and it's just great. I love it. And the second one I think I like even better. I think the second one is my favorite. That one gets a little more kind of, I don't know, it's just a little more cool. And the next movie I have here is a film directed by, I believe, Sidney Pollack. Yes, that's it right there, right in front of my face. It's Out of Africa, starring Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. I really like Robert Redford, and I hadn't seen this in a long time. Meryl Streep's character basically marries this man just for the sake of marrying, I guess, for status or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand why people did some of the things they did a long time ago. But she marries this man, and they move into Africa, and the marriage ends up not being what she expected it to be. The guy's never around. He leaves her alone to manage this farm by herself, and she ends up meeting Robert Redford's character, and it's a great love story and absolutely beautifully filmed. Africa is a beautiful place, and they really capture it, and it looks amazing on Blu-ray, so check it out. And I think that this is going to get released in a 100th anniversary edition, but I mean, I already have this one, so probably won't get that. And then the last thing that I have is an Alfred Hitchcock film, and it's Marnie. And it's about this woman who is basically has an addiction to stealing things. And she keeps going from place to place. She'll get a job. She'll figure out where the company keeps any money that they might have, and then she tries to steal it, and then she leaves and changes her identity and moves on to the next place. And it stars Tippi Hedren and Sean Connery, and Sean Connery is really good in this. Both of them are really good in this. I really enjoyed it. And they basically she goes to rob this man, and they're kind of starting to. He's kind of fallen for her, and I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I don't really want to say anything else because I don't want to give anything away. But you know, Alfred Hitchcock. He's just he's just a mastermind of psychological thrillers. So check this out if you haven't seen it yet. And that's it for this Blu-ray and DVD update. I know this one was probably pretty short. I hope you enjoyed it anyways. Thanks for watching.